Welcome everybody to D&D night with the R2YDA crew. Woo woo! And I'm gonna turn y'all over to our amazing DM Mark over here.
Thank you. Not so amazing. I don't know.
We'll see how the dice rolls go.
Little dice roll goes. I could be amazing. I could be just a complete and total mean DM god today. So when you last left, you overlooked a hilltop, and you could see down in the bottom of the clearing there was an orc camp. You can just see it from by the tops of the tents. There's a path that goes down through the trees and should lead back to the back side of this camp, leading to the east away from the orc camp, because you're approaching from the south. Leading to the east is, sort of more of a northeast. There's what looks to be a very large path being cleared out, heading towards the river. It doesn't quite meet up from your vantage point. You can see that there's a small clearing, and it leads path leading away towards the river, which is still another maybe 100 meters. So the path is clear out for about 200 meters. And what you're hearing crashing and banging, like trees being smashed and things of that nature, coming from the camp down the path side.
Another one of those. Well, fuck. I really want to go investigate this camp, but I don't want to get stuck with something coming up on my ass either. Or on our ass, because right now it's just the three of us though, right?
All of you should be. You all went down the path, as far as I understood.
Okay. But I mean, it's Grift.
Grift was. That's right. Grift was staying behind with Valor, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So why don't we regroup with Valor and come up with a plan from there?
Yes.
So you head back up towards the road there, and you and Valor's there waiting with Grift, Landris, pardon me, and now he's like, I gotta wait. I'm here to wait to make sure the caravan gets here safely.
Okay, well, there's an orc camp down the hill.
I know.
Is there anything we can do to ensure safety?
I'll be fine here, and I can take care of whatever they throw at us here. If you say that leads down to the camp, this was probably half the camp here, my guess, or so. They may have a couple others there, but you should be able to take them out no problem. Considering the speed and the efficiency in which you guys took care of these ones, you didn't need my help here at all.
Okay, well, if you're sure you got the road, we'll go.
Oh yeah. This is what I'm being paid for. I'm being paid to make sure this thing gets through safely.
Well, what do you think about that other path over there?
It's probably just how they get to and from the road.
Okay.
And he's you can see that he's dragged most of the bodies away.
Okay.
So Grift, they encountered Valor on the road. Valor was the guy that was doing the roof before.
Right.
Okay. So.
Well, we're rested. How are we doing for skills?
Both of my both of my spell slots are used up right now.
Hey, I've got a couple spell slots open. And I've got my weapon if I need to go in that way. And I've got I think I've got Toll the Dead as well, so I mean
I think we'd be all right. I still have like my Eldritch Blast, Toll of the Dead, that type of stuff, so
right, and maybe if we take care of the camp, it'll help ensure the safety of the passage of the caravan as well.
I just know all the links down there at the camp. I don't want to leave without it.
Yeah, same.
Okay, so we're going to the camp. Stealthily down this backside.
Do we have how long until the caravan comes?
It's supposed to be here sometime today.
Just sometime today.
Don't suppose Valor feels like helping us, does he?
No, he's going to watch the road.
Do we want to take a quick, like a
fire
short...
a flame arrow straight up in the air? I'll see it. If you need me, I'll come running.
Would we possibly want to take a quick short rest, about an hour long, or no?
Get your wits about you. That's probably a good idea. By all means, do it. Just take it off the path here, and you guys I'll watch the path. You should be good.
Okay. During that time, I want to cast the find familiar as a raven. I think that was one of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
A raven.
Raven, sure.
And during that, it takes an hour and 10 minutes to cast as a ritual.
Okay, so you're not going to take a short rest then? Because you can actively take a short rest or you can cast a spell, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm just thinking if I can do the find familiar, we might be able to get enough people, or we might be able to see about how many's there. We could send it out as like a scout.
Okay.
That'll also give you guys your stuff back. My spells, I still have my other stuff, so.
Well, it's a short rest, not a long rest. So.
Yeah, it's just a short rest.
Okay, well, I'm taking a short rest on my app.
Okay, let me just. Yeah, and you guys can stay there for about an hour. It's no problem. You can cast your spell.
Okay. And then, if we know where the orc encampment is, I can send it over there to see how many. I can have it fly up high and kind of see what we're kind of dealing with down there. I can actually look through its eyes, but I can't move or hear or talk or something like that.
Talk to them telepathically.
Okay, yeah.
It can only be the distance of 100 feet.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to be pretty close to with the familiar. You'll have to be walking down there, and then about 100 feet back in the woods, you can look over and see what it looks like.
Okay, sounds good. Does that work with you guys?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
And your familiar, you can cast touch spells via the familiar as well.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so what is you said you created a hawk. I'm just going to check what the skills are on the hawk. Okay. Okay. Just make sure that somebody doesn't see him too. All right, so you guys you're going to head back down there after the hour?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
So as you get closer and closer to where that would be, the path gets denser and denser the further you find as you walk down the trail. And you walk from the top of the hill. It takes roughly 10 minutes to get down there, and you realize it's sort of in a naturally formed basin here. The crashing of trees is still happening, and if you want to roll an insight check, anybody? You guys
sure.
can roll your insight checks, and
Nat 20.
Nice.
It sounds like your insight is good in this case, and you know that it's trees being torn out of the ground.
Okay.
And being thrown on themselves.
Holy
and then, yeah. So that's what you hear.
I relay that to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you guys get closer, yeah, you both. In fact, everybody understands that, except Landers is hearing his feet. Sorry about that. And you get within 100 feet, and what you see is an encampment. There are 4 tents, penned-in horses, and you can see a pile of a very large pile of logs, and you see an ogre that's grabbing things and pulling them out of the ground and throwing them on a pile of logs. Sitting around a fire in the middle of this encampment is a group of, I think it's 4 orcs there.
Okay. Then I guess
Oh,
tell them that, or do it. I guess everybody knows that.
I'm assuming you're relaying this to everybody.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, we got a bunch of stuff. What he said.
How do y'all want to handle it?
I ready with my weapon.
I know what I'm doing. I'm going in balls first, but that's that's the way I run. But how do y'all want to handle it?
I kind of want to stay behind a little bit of cover.
Okay.
Like
And
kind
you
of.
can see that the path that you're on right now leads down to a small place just behind the tents. So it's not going in the middle of camp. It's a back door, if you.
I mean, if we want to, we might want to try and be sneaky and take out a couple of them.
Yeah,
I'll say
let's
we-
try that.
I say we set a tent on fire and let them
That works
go in,
too.
usually, and then hit them.
Okay. So if you're gonna go through there, if you're gonna get a little closer, within 100 feet, and you want to do it stealthily, I'll need stealth checks from everybody, please.
Or
Okay with this, Andrews?
how far can Landris shoot an arrow? Because if he could shoot a flame arrow at the tent and just catch the tent on fire sneakily.
From where you are,
he would make a flame arrow.
he would get. Well, you'd have to make a flame arrow, but you could do that. But you're firing through pretty dense cover right now,
Oh,
so you're able to see because the hawk is looking down.
true.
But the hawk can only see that the path is quite a little windy thing where you are, but it can't really see you. Just knows where you are.
Okay.
See you.
I'm not stealthy.
Okay,
Yep, neither was I.
Okay.
How come the 7 foot, 350-pound orc's the only one stealthy around here?
Wow. Okay. So, what's your marching order then?
I guess I'm in the front.
Okay, so it's 9, then
Probably me.
Moon. Okay, followed by.
What's
It
your
looks
max
like-
distance,
so-
Grift?
Oh,
Or-
320 feet, right? I think. Usually a longbow, right, Grift?
Yep.
Yeah, 320 at max distance.
Okay, then I guess it'll be me and then him, if that's fine with him.
I'm fine bringing up the rear.
Okay. So. Oh, you're lucky. All right. So as you approach, what you guys can hear, you hear the crashing of trees gets louder, and you can hear almost. Anybody here speak Orcish?
Me.
Okay, you hear them. They're arguing. They're arguing about what tastes better, halfling or elf in a stew. That's the current argument that's going through.
Halfling or elf in a stew.
And you can hear them saying, "The halfling we had yesterday was horrible. The elf the day before, better."
Oh, well.
And as you come up, you can hear that there's off to your left hand side as you approach the piece. The left hand side is behind the big tent. Is where the ogre is pulling out trees.
Hmm.
Oh gosh.
And I'll give you this to let you know where you guys are, so you guys have an idea.
Okay.
And you're coming in from the left hand side.
Oh, from this side. Okay.
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 So the ogre's back up in that top corner then.
Yeah, he's back in the top corner, and as you guys approach there, you realize he doesn't appear to notice you, and neither do the people. The orcs are not worried; they don't expect anybody coming through there at all. But the ogres just keep on ripping tree out, pulling branch off, branch off, branch off, branch off. The ogre himself has a collar around his neck and a chain hanging down the ground. Well,
Okay, then we're going after the orcs first then.
Yeah, we might be able to talk him.
I'll
Talk
switch
him into help.
because I was going after the ogre, but I'll switch and go after. I want to.
You see, there's currently three orcs sitting around the fire, and they're chatting. Those are the ones arguing about which tastes better. The fourth one that you saw earlier is gone.
I'm guessing he's back off in one of the tents.
Because you can't move and look at the same time, otherwise you hit things.
Yeah.
So you have to stop and look. Okay. So in between when you were looking, he's not there anymore.
Okay.
I want to take a. I want to take a run and jump and land behind the three orcs and attack.
Okay, then we're going to
you might
roll for
want
initiative. Yeah.
You might want to go. You might want to go beast mode and rage a little bit before you do that.
Really, I'll rage before I go, but I only rolled a 3 on initiative, so I got plenty of time.
Gonna Hulk up first. I'll need everyone here to roll initiative, please. Then.
14.
Okay.
Oh, look at
23.
Landris. Nice.
Yeah, that's a great roll.
17 for Venturi.
Okay. What does everybody else got? Bernie, you got what? Sorry. 14.
I was 14.
And the very bottom of that order was
9.
9. Okay. Okay. And Arthur, go ahead and roll too as well.
Okay.
Just because you'll
Where do
be.
you roll?
On your character sheet, you gotta forget you're new to this. Sorry. On your character sheet, what you could you click on the skill you wish to roll, and it will come up in the game log for everybody.
So for me, initiative, it says +1. I just
It's
click
in the middle top.
on the +1.
It's in the.
Action.
I'm using an iPad, so I can just touch and go.
It's a smart idea.
What's that?
Using the iPad.
It's
There we go.
great.
13.
Perfect. Thank you. Okay, so, Landris, you would go first. I'm assuming you're just going to hold your action until, or do you want to just start with the bottom of the order? Because that would be the easiest if you're going to go first. 9.
I think we let 9 do his thing.
Okay.
I don't know. That's just me.
Is 9 already within 10 feet of them?
He would be. You guys are at the edge of the trees, just behind the white tent on the bottom.
So not within 10 feet yet. No.
Not within 10 feet yet. No, you're about 20.
Then, I'm going to take a aim at the middle orc and let fly.
Okay, go ahead and loose.
I am firing an arcane shot, bursting arrow.
That sounds sufficiently ugly. By all means, do that.
I hit for 27.
I would love to say that misses, but it does hit. Go ahead.
The initial damage is 9.
Okay.
Then that creature and all creatures within 10 feet take 2d6.
Good night, babe.
Roll D6, right?
Crazy.
Did you roll the 2d6?
I just did 6.
So they all take 6?
Yep.
Okay. So the one is a 9 and 2d and 9 6 is 21. Okay, good. Wow. Okay. They know you're there now. Okay.
In addition, I am going to action surge and shoot that son of a bitch again.
Okay. By all
With a 27 to hit.
Yeah, right.
So he's starting the day out well. Good for you. Okay, go for it. That does hit, yes.
For 8 points of damage. They were talking about eating a fucking elf. What do you think I'm going to do?
You didn't hear that unless he told you. But
He was
okay.
relaying all information.
Okay, he relayed all information. So that guy drops dead. So an arrow hits him, explodes, shards go everywhere, hitting the other orcs beside him. They go, what? And then another arrow flies from the woods, hitting that arrow again. He falls backwards and he's dead. The two are just freaking out. Okay. Next would be Venturi.
All right. Well, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast. I mean, they're both damaged, so
Yes.
I got a left and a right. I'm guessing.
They were the two on both sides. I'm assuming he hit the middle one, and both sides took damage.
Okay. Well, then I'll hit with an Eldritch Blast the left one.
Yeah, you have
18
one right.
to hit.
That's going to hit. Yes.
And that is 10 points of damage.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
And I guess I end my turn.
Okay. Moon.
I'm gonna toll the dead.
Okay. Which one? The very first one or the hurt one?
I'm gonna do the one on the. Let's do the one on the left.
Okay. That would be the.
Let's just finish him off.
Oh, and he misses his save. A 5 will miss no matter what tell me your DC is.
Super. Wisdom DC is 12.
Okay. So you'd be a D12.
Yeah, working on it.
Yeah.
For 9 points of damage.
Okay. So now they're both pretty equally hurt. Now,
Was I not hitting the one on the left?
Oh, did you want to hit the same one?
Yeah, I think we wanted to take
the
them
same one?
out. Like,
My apologies.
did I say right?
No, we just didn't.
I thought you said left.
Okay,
Yeah.
then I was bad. Then he drops dead.
Okay, good. Okay, good. So one is easier to take care of than
Continue to take
two.
care of. Arthur, you hear commotion, and you hear the two orcs screaming, and you also that's what you hear coming. That's what you're hearing at this point. Okay. Do you wish to do anything at this time?
Okay, I can hear him.
Yeah.
You hear a cry from a tent, maybe. Perception check.
Okay. No, if you scream out, they'll hear you. So if you wish to scream out, do you want to scream?
Yep. Scream out.
Okay. The tent immediately to your right, because that one has as you can smell that there's rotting flesh near there. You can smell the pile of bones and things near the horse corral. You hear a cry come from that tent. A woman screaming. And go ahead, Arthur. You can scream what you need to say.
Oh, get me out of here! They're going to eat me.
That's what you hear coming from the tent to your right. All right. From the tent immediately to your left, in front of you, bursts out a very well guy wearing a full chainmail, somewhat surprised, holding a scimitar. Pardon me, not a scimitar, a great axe. The orcs have the scimitars. Holding a great axe, and looks straight at 9 and charges you.
Gotcha.
Okay, and he's going to attack you twice. The first one attacks with a. That would be a 18.
Yes, man.
Hits you. Okay. That's for 8 points. And the next one, he misses you. So he hits you for the 8 points and misses you. And then he, pardon me, he screams a battle cry during his bonus action, and he says, "Two arms! Two arms! We're under attack!" That's what you hear. Okay?
Okay.
And followed by that, the ogre then comes lumbering down, holding the tree he just pulled out of the ground towards you. And
Hey.
he takes a swing at you.
Ow.
And who's the second one? Oh, a swing at you and a swing at Moon. And that would be a 16 to hit you. Nine?
Yes.
Miss. And would be a 14 to hit Moon.
That's a miss.
It's a miss. So, no hurt, Chief. Bam, bam. Okay. And at that point, 9. It's your roll.
Okay, I'm going to use my bonus action to rage.
You're already raged.
Okay, and when I rage, I get my wild surge, which is a 7. Oh, yay. Flowers and vines come out around my feet and follow me and make it difficult terrain for anybody around me. Or
Okay.
for enemies. So anybody coming up against me has to deal with difficult terrain.
So what you've got is it's pretty. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it looks pretty, and that's about it.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attack the fucker that hit me.
Okay.
15.
Do believe. Nope, that will miss. Sure. Okay.
Okay.
That's it. Top of the order. Landris.
I'm taking aim at that well-dressed dude and letting fly.
Okay. He's wearing full chainmail is what he's wearing.
18.
That hits.
For 10 points of damage.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right. Next would be Venturi.
Sure. Okay. I'm blasting.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not hit. 14 does not hit, I'm guessing.
A 14 does not hit him.
Okay.
All right. So followed by Moon. You're engaged hand to hand. Yeah.
I'm going to cast Toll the Dead again on the remaining orc.
Okay.
So wisdom DC of 12.
Okay. And I rolled a 14.
Oh,
Meeks.
boo.
Boo. All right. So, Myron, I guess Mirandi. How do you say your name?
Maranthal.
Maranthal, the gentleman next to you manages to cut your bond. You're the rope holding you, and you have he goes and he cuts through, and he's unconscious again. So you can stand up and move if you want to.
Okay. What can I see outside my tent?
When you get to the edge of the tent, you see one orc that's gathering that's run for cover, and he's hiding behind the one tent directly across from you, and the other two are dead. And to your left, you hear fighting. You see the ogre and the chieftain engaged in combat with a half orc. Follow and a half orc, a human, and you can see the half orc human, and then that's all you can see from your vantage point right now in front of the.
Okay.
And there's an arrow sticking out of the chieftain's head face. Sorry, body.
How far is the chieftain? Is that
15 feet.
Grognar?
Grognar, yep.
Oh. I'll cast Earthbind.
Earthbind, okay.
On Grognar.
Okay, we'll ask Griff to do. Okay, and what's that going to
do? Choose one creature can see within range. Yellow strips magically into a loop around the creature. The target must succeed on a strength saving throw or its flying speed. If any is reduced to 0 for the spell's duration, an airborne creature affected by this spell safely descends at 6 feet, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that's not what I want.
Yeah, that's
okay.
for...
that's for flying. Okay.
Flying.
Okay, let's just make it easy. I'll use my cantrip of Firebolt.
Firebolt's a good one. Okay.
It's good for 120 feet. He's well within range.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And how do I roll to hit now?
Under Firebolt, there'll be a plus to hit, whatever it is.
Yeah.
That'll roll the attack.
Okay, I rolled 10.
And you rolled a 10. That is not enough to hit. And if you do hit, then you click the damage next to it.
Okay.
Okay. So everyone, you from your right hand side, a firebolt streaks out, narrowly missing the orc chief. And you can tell that it was not aimed at you guys. It definitely was aimed at the orc chief. Okay. Now the other orc that's behind the fire gets his wits, and he takes aim at the guy in the back. So you're under partial cover. Griff, are you still there?
Yes, I'm under partial cover.
Yeah. Okay. So he's going to shoot you with his big bow. Pardon me. He's going to throw a javelin at you. My apologies. And that would be a 19 to hit.
He hits.
Okay. So javelin goes streaking by and hits you square in the chest for 7 points of damage.
Ow.
And the chieftain looks and takes a half step to around to take one swing at you, 9, and one swing at you, Moon. To hit Moon, that would be a 10.
That misses.
And to hit you, 9, that would be a 24.
Yeah, he hit me.
Okay. Well, that's good. That's not bad. And he hits you square with a 10 points of damage. And the ogre.
Was that already halved with the rage?
I forgot I give myself.
You make sure you do your halves. So whatever the damage you took last time would be halved as well. The ogre. Actually, hang on. Oh.
Thank you, Venturi. I forgot.
So the ogre turns and he stops and looks over, and you see him lean over. Art, you see him lean over. He goes, "Come help! Attackers!" And he's directing right at you, and he yells it in Giant. Anybody here speak Giant? Okay. So he's pointing. He's the ogre has a tree. He points past you at the tent, and he's and that's what he does for his attack. So he stops attacking both of you. Okay. And go ahead, 9.
I'm gonna try to hit this guy in the chainmail again.
Okay.
Fucking 10.
That will not hit. Okay. So top of the order then, Landers.
I have a new target. The son of a bitch you hit me.
You already hit him first, so that's fair game, bud.
14.
That hits.
For 9 points of damage.
Okay. He looks very hurt. Okay, and now Venturi.
Okay, so what do we got here? We got
So in front of you, you have the ogre's pointing with his tree over top of 9's head, not attacking him, but pointing just past him and yelling something. And the chieftain is in front, is right next to 9 and Moon, and swinging a very, very shiny, big great axe, and doing a pretty good job at smacking around 9.
Yeah.
okay. I want to. I guess I go with. I'll go with Eldritch Blast on the shiny axe guy.
Okay.
And that's a 23 to hit.
That hits.
And
Nice.
that is 14 points of damage.
That hurts. Okay. Okay. Oh, he's still standing. He does not look bloodied just quite yet.
Does
He's a
my
very big ogre.
does my bird happen to because it can talk to me and I can talk to it? Does it happen to see what the ogre was pointing at,
Uh,
or what the thing was
there is
pointing at?
another. There is another humanoid female
Over that way?
over that way, in front
Okay.
of tent.
Oh, okay, okay. I know. Okay,
Someone else using fire. I'm hiding. Someone else using fire. I'm hiding.
okay. All right.
The bird doesn't like fire, obviously.
Yeah.
Moon.
I'm within
You really-
fighting, like melee distance.
You're engaged in the lady.
Okay. Then I'm gonna try hitting with my mace.
Okay.
We're gonna try, and we're gonna fail. That's a 9.
That would be a miss.
You know,
Yeah,
I
we
buy
know.
you a pretty mace, and you don't even hit.
I
with
know.
It.
I know. It's just getting warmed up. It's a little heavy.
I gotcha.
Sweet bada.
Swing
Yep.
All right.
Exactly.
And Myra, go. All right.
Just thinking, what can I use next? Oh, hey, I know, old and trusty magic missile. Just 1 second.
Okay. That one, just pick your target, roll your damage.
Yep. Just 1 second. Spells. Magic missile cast. And damage 4.
4
And
points.
that'll be Grognar.
Grognar. Okay. He's now, as for those that played earlier, is considered bloodied. Aloha. All right. And the orc. Oh, and he's going to take and throw another javelin. Still, he's going to throw that and after Venturi, and that would be a 16.
Yep, that hits.
That hits. Okay. For oh crap! You got the deadly one. That's a 6.
That's a 6.
So that's 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage.
And the chief then takes a swing, still at Moon and 9. At Moon, that would be I'm sorry. 16, Moon?
That's a miss.
It's a miss. 19. On you, 9?
Yeah, that hits.
That hits, okay. So that would be 16 points.
Fuck. You would have.
Even half hurts. That's max damage, though. That's as much as it can do. And the ogre stands there and goes, "Help, which one?" And he looks at you. Or he looks at you and says, "Which one?" Because he saw you shoot the thing.
Fight the orcs. And giant. Tell Rudy, fight the orcs.
He stops for a second and goes,
Orcs bad. Orcs not feed. Fight the orcs. I'll feed you.
"Okay," and he hits him. And he smashes him for a fairly large amount. Okay. All right, so the ogre turned and smashes the tree into the orc chieftain for 16 points of damage. Okay. All right. At that point now, it would be 9.
Okay, I'm tired of playing with this guy. I'm gonna try to hit him again.
Okay. Big bucks to whammies.
21.
That one will hit. A palpable.
For 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. There you go.
And I'm going to use my Orcish Fury to cause more damage.
There you go.
So I get to roll the
damage dice again. D8. Yeah.
D8 again. Fucking 1. So I'll give you 1 more point of damage just for the PC.
You know what? That'll be the one. That'll be the extra point that puts him down, though. You know that. We're going to be there. All right, Landris.
Is there still one on his feet?
So there are 2 targets. There are still 3 people right now. The ogre, which just turned and took the tree stump and smashed it onto the back of the orc chieftain. The orc chieftain's there, and there's still an orc by the fire.
Well, we're shooting the orc by the fire.
Yes.
For 16 to hit.
Yep, that hits. Hits the orc. That hits both of them.
7 points of damage.
Okay. He is still standing. Toughest orc ever. Venturi.
Is he within 60 foot of me? The one by the fire?
Yeah, they are alive.
Okay, I'm gonna toll the dead him. I'm taking a book
only
out
about
of.
40 feet across tops. Sorry.
I'm gonna take a page out of Moon and I'm gonna toll the dead him.
Okay.
14 wisdom save.
14 with on a 3. That would be a fail.
And that would
He's already hurt, so by all means, roll your d12.
I can't see what that says because the dice is in the way. 1 point of damage.
You rolled a d8. Please re-roll with a d12.
Oh, a
He's
d12.
already d12 because he's damaged one already.
Oh, yeah.
But if you roll a 1 again, I will laugh.
I rolled a 2.
Better than a 1.
That's not a 1. I'm not going to laugh quite as hard. Half as hard. Okay, Moon.
I want to toll the dead. I really do.
You're gonna show Venturi how it's done.
Well, I mean, like the teaching. Wisdom DC of 12.
Okay. This dice has rolled that for me 3 times. So.
Well.
Okay, that's a fail. Yes.
That's a fail. Okay. For 12 points of damage. If he's still standing, I'm going to be really upset.
Oh yeah, he's still standing.
The
Okay.
orc by the fire is still standing?
Oh, the orc by the fire. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I thought you hit the big guy. The orc by the fire. He has a ringing in his ears, and the 11 points of overdamage causes him to bleed from orifices across his body. He had 1 point
Excellent.
left.
And that's how it's done, folks.
Yeah.
You needed a 3, not a 2, a 3. Okay, so at that point, that orc is done. So that off there. My round.
Let's see here. I'll
You have
cast
one.
Mind Sliver. What the heck? I'm trying to get out of here on a Gronk. You don't have much of a mind. So, let me roll. 2 damage.
Is that not a roll? Is there not a roll to hit for that one? It should be. If it'll
Where's
have a, it would be something.
Where's the roll to hit?
If not a roll to hit, then it would be a. I got to roll save versus something.
Yeah, it's a save. Int.
An in save. Okay. So like Toll the Dead, I have to roll a save to see, and if I make the save, you take no damage. If not, then we'll do that. So I rolled a 5. So now roll your damage. He failed his mind sliver.
Let's roll. 3.
3. All right. So he took. Okay. So he's going to take a swing.
So he takes 3 points psychic damage, and he
Yes.
subtracts 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes before the end of your next turn. Okay.
Oh, for the so if you do so whoever tolls the dead or anything else like that, I got a -4 in the save.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, 1d4.
D4. Okay, so I'll just do it right now. It's a 4. Okay, so four less. Okay.
Yes.
So he is going to turn, and he's going to bolt straight at you.
I get an opportunity attack when he turns.
Yes. So take your opportunity attacks, both Moon and 9. Go ahead, Moon. You go first. Please take your opportunity attack.
This is the chieftain that's left.
And the 15 doesn't hit. Yeah, the chieftain did. You need a 16. His AC 16.
Well, I tried.
Okay, so that's an 18 to hit.
Oh, are you a war? You cast a spell for your opportunity attack, did you?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That hits.
Okay. For 9 points of damage. It's guiding bolt.
Yeah. Okay, so
That was a really crappy roll, by the way.
crappy roll for guiding bolt. Okay.
Yeah.
And the opportunity attack. Okay. Would be 2d.
Does he look hurt? Does he
Oh,
look...
yeah. Oh, yeah, he's hurt.
Okay.
And he gets knocked. His movement is now halved. And you rough terrain, right?
Yep.
Okay, so then he's just gonna make it to you. So his movement is halved, but he's gonna make it to you. You saw that the club from the ogre did catch him as well. So he takes a swing at Arthur, and for hitting you for 16 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
Okay, that hits. Okay, and oh, that's not so bad. That's only a 7 points of damage. And then the second one missed. It was 2. What is it? So he took 2 swings with his great axe. So now 9.
Let
Yeah,
him fly. Oh,
I'm
it's
gonna-
9.
9. 9.
Run up behind him and try to hit him again.
Okay. You get that attack. You can roll with advantage because you're flanking with the.
I hit him on the So 18 hits him, right?
Yes, it will.
Okay.
But you make sure you roll 2 dice though,
Okay.
because you
It could be a
it could be a nat 20. If you get a nat 20, that could be better. No,
Okay, it did 12 damage.
both hit. Okay, 12 damage. He's looking very hurt. All right. Top of the order, Landris. You can no longer see the chieftain. He's gone around the corner.
Okay, I fire Seeking Bolt. Any creature I've seen within the last minute, he'll have to it will target him out to my maximum range.
Yes.
He's got to make a dexterity save. DC 11.
He did make it.
He made it. Okay.
That sounds scary. But you hit him though, right? It still goes
Well,
where it is.
it wouldn't have done any damage.
Isn't the DC save for half damage though?
It says must make a dexterity save DC 11 or take damage from the arrow plus 1d6 force damage.
Okay, force damage. Oh, it's the force damage. Okay, that's right. So, and you saw the arrow took off and then shot off to the right. You saw.
Okay,
you
you're right. No, you're right. Half damage and location unrevealed on success.
Okay. Okay, do your damage then, and we'll do half.
Okay. Damage. Oh, yeah, it would be 6, so 3 damage.
Okay.
3 damage.
Okay. Venturi, you saw the orc there, and there's you would have to run by the ogre if you want to get in range to go see the orc chieftain. You may be muted. I think you're still muted.
I don't have any touch spells I can do. Nope. Okay. I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna run by it.
Okay. Okay. As you run by, the ogre looks down at you and goes, "Oh!" As you keep running by, but he doesn't attack you though. Doesn't he take the opportunity to attack you? So.
Okay.
So far, so good. Okay, you get to the corner and
Blast it. I'm gonna blast him with a 24 to hit.
Oh, that would hit.
And that is a whopping 6 points of damage.
Okay. Okay.
He's still alive? God.
Just. All right. Moon.
I'm gonna toll the dead.
Okay.
A wisdom DC of 12.
I rolled a 1.
Oh, good.
Please finish this guy.
I'm gonna make you roll it, even though he has 1 hit point left. Okay.
4.
Again, the over damage causes him to bleed from orifices as well, and he falls over dead.
So I like to give orcs headaches then, eh?
Clearly. Either way, he would have had a -4 to his save DC, right? Thanks to the sliver. Okay. And at that point, the ogre starts running back towards the elf female that just got hit for the thing, and stands in front of you, Art, and turns and raises the tree trunk up in front of you, Nine.
I'm like, whoa, dude, whoa. Not attacking her.
Wait.
No hurt.
Rudy, wait.
Because he doesn't speak common, so he only speaks giant.
I just know he ain't hit me yet. That's
He puts a tree trunk down. And he looks at you, Art, and goes, "Good, bad."
Oh, no, be cautious.
So you see him. He says something to the elf, and then he looks at you and goes, with a About a 12-foot tree.
I'm gonna put my hands up and I'm gonna just ask if everybody's okay.
As long as he don't swing that fucking tree at him.
Can I use message to message Myron?
Moranthal.
Okay. Yeah, I want to message and be like friend or foe. So you just hear that in your head, friend or foe.
You hear a voice in your head, and if you roll a successful knowledge arcana check, so click on the skill.
So 1 second, arcana, and that is a 17.
You know that someone cast message and sent a message to you, so you know that. I know what the spell it is.
I'm neither friend nor foe. I'm just a traveler. Who are you?
We ran into these guys trying to attack one of our friends, so we came to figure out what was going on. We found their encampment and figured we'd dispatch of them. And since you're just a traveler and you seem to be no threat to us except for the big guy, hopefully, I mean, we're good if you're good.
Well, thank you very much for saving me, because they were planning to eat me.
Ooh. Yeah.
Rudy is fine. He was captured by them, and they made him do work. But he's a safe ogre.
Okay. Well, then I think we're all good there. Good here. Can I go ahead and call my hawk down?
Yep.
Okay.
Your hawk comes and rests on not quite your shoulder, because there's an 11-foot ogre standing there. He looks beefy for an ogre as well.
Okay.
Where are you traveling to?
We're going to make a pit stop at Baldur's Gate, weren't we?
Well, we were going to pick
around
up
Baldur's Gate. I've traveled there many times.
Are we all talking, or is this still a message going back and forth?
Sorry. Sorry.
I don't know.
I mean, I guess I'd just walk up to him and just start talking, because, I mean, if he's... I
Okay.
wouldn't walk all the way up, but I would walk up close enough to where we could talk.
Yeah.
So the ogre is looking at you and being very intimidating, and oh yeah, he's very intimidating. You don't want to walk past him, but you guys can talk. Yeah.
Yeah. Because, I mean, if
Traveling to,
Go ahead.
You're traveling to Baldur's Gate. Would you mind if I accompany you?
I don't see... Do you guys mind if he accompanies us? I mean... Does
Doesn't bother me.
the big guy come too?
Ask Rudy. Rudy, do you wish to join us to Baldur's Gate? Get away from these orcs.
Baldur's Gate, big city.
Big city.
Oh, no, they kill Rudy. Rudy died shitty.
Where does Rudy want to go?
Back to my people in Mountain. I take horse to eat one way.
Preferably not.
Are there actually?
Oh yeah, there's
Not my horse.
Well, there's horses in a pen right there. You can eat those.
Yeah. I'm not going to argue with them. You know, ogres need to eat.
If Rudy wants to eat the horse, Rudy eat the horse. I don't care.
You guys okay? You okay?
I'm okay.
You go with other people?
I go with the small people.
Okay. Rudy, stay here for a while.
I ask if he needs healing through the translator.
How is Rudy looking? Does he need any healing?
No.
No.
Rudy,
Okay.
not a scratch on him.
Rudy's just going to take something out to eat, and then he's going to be heading back to his people in the mountains.
Okay. And I know that 9 is hurt because I watched him get tousled around.
You saw the thing hit him a few times. The big great axe. Yeah.
I am gonna cast Cure Wounds. And you get healed for 9 points.
9 gets 9.
Everyone else is looking okay?
Yeah, I think I'm
Yeah.
Got a little bit of dingage.
So Rudy looks at everyone and goes,
Friend.
Rudy.
Friend.
Venturi.
Like but everything you all said glazed over him. He doesn't understand.
Yeah.
He tells you the other orcs could be coming back soon.
Oh,
We got a griff.
That's correct.
Holy! So, hey, sorry, Art. Every time I see Grift, he scares me. So I have to. Grift is the largest man I know, for real. That could be Rudy. Hi, look, Rudy showed up. Pretty close to an 11-foot ogre. Yeah, there you go. Love you, Grift. But okay. So he said other orcs could come back soon. We should be careful. Set up. Attack. He's relaying that to you. Tell others. And you know that there's still the party that was the other party of orcs. There should be 5 or 6 of them around.
I didn't understand the word of it because it was giant. So.
Yeah, no.
Rudy says there's about 5 or 6 other orcs that will be coming back, and they will be attacking when they do see us here. Either we have to prepare for them, or we have to leave before they return.
I say we go ahead and finish this group of them all.
I want to cast Detect Magic and see if there's any like magical things around that might help us in like a trap or something like that.
I'll also get all my belongings that they took from me as well. That's time.
Okay. So, your Detect Magic doesn't have anything glowing at all.
Okay.
Can I do an investigation to help look for our companion's stuff?
I'm taking that fucking orcish great axe. That's what I'm doing.
You can have the great axe, yeah. And in the big tent, there is a chest in there, and leaned up against the chest are your weapons. The chest, however, is locked. There are a number of worn great axes. There's 3 worn great axes from the orcs. They had them, and a number of javelins here, there, and around. There was a spear and the great axe on the orc chieftain, and each of the orcs has a small pouch, and a larger one a large pouch of coin is located in the orc chieftain.
I mean, I say we at least take the pouches and maybe break this chest open.
Why don't we just carry the chest off?
Yeah, maybe
I'm
we
sure
should.
I can handle it.
If you want to carry it, be my guest.
Well, say we open and it's full of stuff. How are we going to carry that without the chest?
Very carefully.
Art, you said? Sorry, Art.
Are there horses in the encampment?
Oh yeah, this horse. The pen is full of horses.
Hold on.
We got pack mules.
Sounds good. I guess let's take the chest with us and head
We
back
can
up.
open it at our leisure.
Yeah, we can take it up to the at least to the road to where we have more, to where we're back at our horses.
Now, are we going to set up an ambush?
I'm gonna look for other survivors because the elf chick just showed up. I want to see if there's anybody else alive in one of these tents.
Good idea. I rolled investigation and I investigated absolutely nothing.
I rolled a 21 on investigation.
Okay.
I'll do an investigation as well. I'll roll.
There's
18.
Okay. So what you guys find is that in the far side of the horse pen is a large pile of what would have been a number of bodies at one point. It's the entrails and all the old bones from a number of people. Venturi, with a scroll like that, you know that there's at least a dozen people that have been here, that have been piled up here. And it's halflings and orcs and humans and elves and basically a various mishmash of.
I say we take these guys out. If they're doing this now, they're going to be doing it later. So if we go ahead and take them out now, we might save some people.
There is also a unconscious man in the one tent that our king.
So,
well, it's
actually,
not
yeah,
like
let's
this
just
is
check on-
unusual. This is what orcs and ogres do. They eat people.
Not eat people.
That's right, bud.
Good half. So, Mithrandil, what do you pass any other information to them?
Let's see here. Well, what do I know? So we know that they're going to be coming back soon. There should be another 6 orcs coming. If we ambush them, then we don't have to worry about them doing this to anyone else. It's the smart thing to do.
Do you happen to know anything about the guy that was with you?
Is drag the bodies out the camp.
Well, just inside a tent.
Put the
Yeah,
bodies
out
inside a
of
tent.
sight.
Okay.
I want to go ahead and go spare the dying, the unconscious guy, if possible, if he's still alive.
He is still alive. Yeah. He's hurt, really hurt.
I'm dragging bodies out of view.
And I'm helping him.
And you recognize him, but you kind of not sure. I need a roll. You kind of looks familiar, but I need a give me a knowledge check here. Go with that. See if you remember who it was.
What knowledge?
That'd be boom,
Like-
right?
Insight?
Insight. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Perception.
Or perception. Yeah, either or. I'll take it.
That would be a 14.
Okay.
10.
Everybody, please roll. Everybody else, except for what's around you?
11.
20.
You recognize him, and through all the blood and caked on that, you realize that this is Luke Merriweather.
Oh.
Merriweather. Oh, shit.
Wasn't that the pots and pans guy?
Yeah, that was the Merriweather family that camped out with us on our way to Candlekeep the first time.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we might want to.
Oh, no.
That's where he taps the pot on his head.
And the pot on Nine's head was a Merriweather-based pot. Yes.
That means Faye could be in that pile.
And the kids. Wasn't there kids?
Yeah.
Let's kill these guys.
They're already dead.
No, not.
Oh, he's stable for now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm really
Need
low
to
on
finish-
spells, or I would cure wounds.
I don't have any curing of any kind, unfortunately. I mean, we can give him a health pot if we wanted to, but
Okay, so Rudy says, I stand, wait. And he goes and stands down by the door, by the thing, and he stands for a few minutes and then just sits down and waits.
I'm gonna send my hawk up to sit just in case, like an alert type of alarm type of thing.
No worries. Okay. At that note, we'll pause right here for 5 minutes. Everybody can take a little quick bathroom break and a walk around, and we'll resume in 5. Okay, guys?
Sounds good.
Oh, we're all good. Okay, I'm sorry. So, Maranthal, you remember that it sort of comes to mind that, oh yeah, he had a wife, didn't he?
Yeah. Luke Merriweather's wife was Faye, and she managed to escape before I was hit on the head and knocked unconscious.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Oh, nice.
That's good. That's good to know. Any word? Didn't she have some kids? I can't remember, guys. Or was it just them two?
I think it was just the two of them.
No, there was 2 kids.
No, there was a boy and a girl, right?
Yeah.
Did you happen to
Oh,
see
okay.
or hear anything about kids, or did they? Nope.
Didn't hear anything about kids. Just
You never saw any kids. There were never any kids at the camp.
no.
Okay.
So,
What happened to their bodyguards?
I'll look over at the pile of bones.
roll an investigation check. I'll let you do that because you're looking for something.
That would be a 13.
Natural 20.
Your friend, the bodyguards, are in that pile.
Oh,
I think these guys must have been pretty bad.
Badass.
I was about to say, didn't one of them have devil sight?
Those your bodyguards are badass.
Well,
But sometimes numbers trump badass sometimes.
true.
Well, do we want to think about our ambush here? Because I'm going to need a long rest fairly quickly.
Yeah.
And you also know that your spell book is inside that chest.
So I have to bust open this chest.
I can.
Okay.
Anybody got thieves' tools?
I can lockpick.
You have thieves' tools?
I do have these tools. It's part of my backstory.
Because that makes perfect sense for the barbarian to be picking locks.
I mean, if he grew up in an orphanage, I'm sure they were doing some shady stuff, making the kids go out and...
Clearly, hey, we have a job opportunity for you. It's a job opportunity. It's not
He's a delicate flower. Leave him alone.
skill development.
So it's what? Sleight of hand to.
Yeah, sleight of hand.
See, I thought picking locks is why he grabbed the great axe.
19.
Skill and deftness. He picks the lock in mere seconds.
My mouth just drops. Just
Barbarian.
No, I got this. The barbarian walks up and goes.
Some of it is just a street urchin, okay?
So inside is all your gear, and there's also a couple other things that are in there as well. Now there's a couple of cloaks in there and a bag of gold.
Cloaks and a bag of gold.
Now the cloaks look they look very they weren't magical, but they look very nice looking great cloaks.
throw them in the stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are adding.
So in total, the pouches there's a. So what you find an orc tusk necklace. In there,
Necklace
worth approximately 50 gold.
Can I have that? I want to wear it.
Yeah.
Okay. And there's
Okay.
6 full tusks on there, and they're all bottom right hand tusks. You know that. Probably from people that he beat up and won to become chief. A pouch the total of 2 pouches is 153 gold and 73 silver. And I forgot to tell you that each of the orcs, all 3 of them, had 5 gold and 20 silver each.
5 gold and 20 silver each.
That's 15
Times
gold and
3.
60 gold.
60 silver. Okay, and 2 great cloaks.
2 great cloaks. They're a fine, like they're like silks and stuff, so they're kind of expensive. You'll, unless anybody here's a tailor, actually, Maranthal, you figure they're worth about 100 gold apiece.
Okay.
All right.
And you actually start with 50 extra gold as well. So you have that. If you don't have that on your sheet as well, Art.
So let me take a look. Cool. Inventory. I got like 170 gold. This is part of like, what is it? So you said an extra 50?
Extra 50. It's what you're paid to deliver the book. Okay. And the book that you have is there as well.
Okay, so I'll take that. So add that to the inventory.
And the book title is is entitled "The Imprisonment of Gargath."
Gargath, got it. Okay. Okay, I'll take that.
And if anybody wants to roll a knowledge arcana check, because that book's very old and it's been around for a while.
Yeah, I don't know anything.
20, not natural.
You know that's the history of a pit lord that was imprisoned in a shield, and the shield was lost somewhere in Baldur's Gate. Last seen.
I would like to relay that to the rest of the people who don't know.
Okay. So that's where the name Gargath comes from. He was a very powerful pit lord that a number of angels and archangels imprisoned in a shield.
What was the book called again?
The Imprisonment of Gargath.
Thank you.
Out of character. This sounds very familiar.
Little bit.
Yeah, it sounds awfully familiar.
You didn't roll high enough to know what no familiarity. Sorry.
No, I know nothing.
I mean, I guess it would make sense that I would know that it would be a... All right, so we need to figure out this whole ambush thing. If we're ambushing, or we need to hightail it if we're hightailing it. What are we doing?
If she needs to rest, we need to hightail. We need to withdraw, get some rest, and then come back and finish these things.
Has my bird happened to see any movement or anything?
Okay. Nope. No.
Didn't you call it down?
No, I sent it back up before we went on break.
As I rolled for just a passive memory check here on 9, 9 went, wait a minute, wasn't there 6 orcs on the road?
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
So we're just sitting around waiting to ambush 6 orcs that we already
We've already killed.
Okay, well let's get going.
Agreed.
Guys,
I need to
I'm
definitely
gonna have to
rest.
drop in 8 minutes approximately. Sorry to drop off a little bit early.
It's all good.
So take short rest. I stand watch.
We're going to take a short rest.
Short rest. You sleep.
I can do a hit die on short rest, right?
Yeah.
You realize he means go to sleep.
Oh,
not
sleep.
for now.
Like a long rest.
Long rest. Okay.
Oh, thank the stars.
All right.
So we're taking a long rest, right?
It is sort of, it is mid-afternoon, evening-ish, so you guys can sleep right through. And the fire's already going. There's something cooking in the pot.
I'm just gonna stick to my berries and.
I think I'll stick to rations.
I
Not
don't
even
need
the
I'm gonna eat what's in the pot. I don't care.
Not into eating humanoids.
You know it's elf.
Elf stew. I wouldn't eat that. Not good.
The elves aren't eating it for sure. You're like,
Smells good though.
oh, it smells like Landris. Oh.
Okay, I'm
and
lost.
after a while,
Where do I click for the long rest?
you click on the very top of your sheet and click long rest. But when I tell you,
There
don't
it
do
is.
it yet.
Okay.
Don't
I
do it
did
yet.
already. I thought we
Okay.
were taking a long rest.
Right, but I have to tell you if you get attacked in the middle of
Okay, well, I screwed it up. But anyways,
That's fine.
hopefully we don't get attacked.
the night. You don't. Not on a 3, a 4, and a 3.
Okay, good.
And what I assumed that in the piece, my order I had was you stayed up first, Landris, and then after 4 hours you meditated, right? So
Sure.
basically that makes you only got to meditate for 4 hours, and that
So
way.
the watch order that I have listed from before
Yep.
is Moon, Landris, Venturi, and 9.
Okay, that sounds right.
So we'll have to add Maranthal as well.
Yeah, but he was just tortured. He can need his extra.
Yeah, that's right.
And we have a big dude watching out for us, so.
That's right.
Okay,
We got a Rudy right yet.
Okay.
Rudy.
So Rudy sort of tells you that he'd like to stay here for a while. He's made a good camp. He wants to keep it here. He's going to live here for a while.
Good to know. Not too far off the road if we need to stop by.
I have lots of food, kind of thing. He tells you. He points to the horse pen when he's talking about that.
Until we're out of horses.
Until he runs out of horses, then he'll just wander off.
Not my problem then, apparently.
Can I add Rudy to my allies list?
He likes you guys. You can add Rudy to your allies list. Yes.
I didn't know we had an allies list.
Yes.
We do.
All right. So you guys get a successful long rest, and you just come back if want.
I will.
And in the morning, after Merriweather wakes up, Luke, he's like, my kids are with my sister in Baldur's Gate, and he lets you guys know that. But so the kids are safe. They were just coming back. They didn't have the caravan. They only had their horses.
Okay.
But I don't. He looked through and couldn't see Faye's clothes there. So hopefully she got away.
Well, hopefully she did. We'll we're at the Baldur's Gate if you want to accompany us there.
Yeah, looks like yes, please. I want to stay with you. The guards are gone. They were here, but I don't know where they are.
They're not here anymore.
I do point to the pile of bones.
Okay, that's not sure. Okay, well then let's. When I'm good to go, I just need to take my horse. It's over there.
Okay.
And if you guys want to head out there, you can head out.
All right, sounds good.
Okay.
Is there anything else that we want to look at the camp?
Now's your time.
We looked at it all.
It's a pretty basic makeshift camp. It wasn't. It looked like it was pretty hastily set up.
So Maranthal, all your belongings were returned, right?
Correct.
This is also where they kept all of their loot. Did we already go through their loot that they looted from the people?
You didn't find
That
anything.
was the chest.
Oh, was
No.
it?
Yeah, there was the orc tusk necklace,
Yeah.
pouch.
So
No.
you guys have a feeling that there's something else going on here because there's no other loot. Something was taken away.
Huh.
It's
Let's investigate it.
I don't
Well,
know.
investigate around the camp.
the
There's gotta
best
be
we
more.
can do is leave Ogre here and talk to him when we come back. He'll know something then.
Last time though, they captured him. We don't want that to happen again.
If they capture him, we take him back. It's that simple.
Not if they eat him.
They'd be fed for a year.
So we all rolled investigation. Do we investigate anything? Do we find anything?
There's nothing obvious.
And there's no magic, so that didn't help us any.
That you could detect that wasn't being masked. Yes.
And that's inside and outside?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You detect magic at will, so yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing here indicated there would be additional magics.
So it's hidden somewhere and it's masked. If there is any magical items, they're masked by whatever's going on.
Or substantially buried, but you found no extra berry marks, nothing like that. So there was no recently dug pits or of anything of that
Well,
nature.
Trudy is going to be calling this place home, so we will have opportunity to come back and look.
Yeah, and it would have to be buried like 30 foot if so we'd be digging for a while.
It is also 11:30, so I don't know if you need to go, Arthur.
Yeah, unfortunately, I got to drop, but okay. Thanks for
It was
very
a
much, guys.
pleasure.
Oh yeah.
It was an
It was
honor.
great.
Oh yeah. We'll see you next time.
See you next week.
All right, we'll see you next week.
See ya.
See you tomorrow. Okay. So, what we'll do is we'll just finish up here, whichever you do, and the elf can follow along with us.
All right.
Do the elf.
Before we take off and decide to leave, I want to cut a circumference around the camp. I want to go out about 100 yards and then make a circle around the camp to see if I can see anything.
Yeah, you would have done that. You went out that far with an investigation because
Okay.
you had that much time to do a long rest. Because during the long rest, I'm assuming you just rested over the night.
Mm-hmm.
You could see that it planned on being a bigger camp, and they were cutting a swath to the river. They were only about 100 meters from the river.
So why don't we take this knowledge and bring it to Valor?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be a good idea.
Yeah.
And Valor tells you that these are the orcs that were looking for the big score, if you will. There's a series of magic being transported, and he was sent to make sure it got here okay. It got to Canada from Baldur's Gate.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
If my memory serves, the only reason we were going back to Baldur's Gate was to get Grift.
Yeah.
So.
Sort of.
Yes,
Sort
but
of.
at this point, we're closer to Baldur's Gate and can resupply before we set out on that next step of the journey.
Besides, we need to take Merryweather to Baldur's Gate.
Yep.
Now you do.
We also need to get armor if we can.
We should probably also divvy up the loot bag because it's getting kind of heavy.
Go ahead and do that.
I'll have to add it all together, and then so I'll have that for us the next time we play.
All right. So, Landris.
Yes.
You see, out of the corner of your eye, you swear a couple times during the night while you're meditating. You got sort of interrupted for a half second, and you looked over, and you thought you saw a figure, a ghostly figure. When you looked over, it's gone. And that happened while you're meditating. You went back to meditation and didn't disturb you, but it was just sort of a feeling that you could swear you saw it from the side of your. In the morning, once you finish or I guess during the night, I guess, because when you finish your meditation would have been middle of the night. You found or saw in the distance a raven.
A raven.
Oh. I heard those are a lot like writing desks.
Did you tell us you saw a raven?
I'm probably not, because I'm not real sure it's. I mean, we're in the woods. There's a raven. On the one hand, when combined with my apparition sighting last night, it's kind of spooky. On the other hand, was I waking dreams? Did I really see something? Do I want to get laughed at for pointing out there's a raven in the woods? No, I'm not. I'm just noting it.
I know nothing.
Me neither.
Business as usual.
Now I watch it. Is it doing anything unusual?
Watching you.
Ravens do that.
Mm-hmm. And when you go, when you walk around, go take a piss, raven continues to follows you, flies, watches from a safe distance, still's watching.
Okay, so this raven is following me specifically.
You specifically.
Out of game. Last time we found a raven, they led us to the book of whatever it's called.
Yeah, well, I'm going to go have a little conversation with Moon.
Okay.
And I'm going to explain that this raven seems to be following me around.
Okay.
And I want fresh eyes on the subject. And then I'm going to wander off into the bush like I'm going to go piss, so she can watch the raven too.
Okay. I'm watching the raven.
The raven's watching him, keeping an eye on you, but watching him.
Do I feel threatened?
Neither of you do. He's not threatening, he's just...
Yeah, so what do you think?
My curiosity is piqued. That raven is definitely watching what you're doing.
We got something real quick.
I could understand it if I was wearing some blingy jewelry. They love that shit.
Right.
But I'm not wearing anything.
And you didn't make any pacts or...
No.
I can't think of why this raven would be attached to you in such a way unless there was a reason for it. Do we want to share that with the rest of the party?
Why not?
Question. I have a bird familiar, which in turn I would think would speak bird, right?
Okay, sure, we'll go with that.
What kind of bird do you have?
Hawk.
It's a hawk.
You're going to send a hawk up after a raven.
No, I'm just going to have it talk to it because it can talk to me, and maybe we can figure out what's going on here.
So the raven is So you do realize that the raven is the same very large bird the very same size as the one that was with 9. And 9, as soon as you see it, it almost looks like the same raven.
Yeah.
And the hawk's like, I ain't going anywhere near that thing. To you.
No hurt Raven. Ravens carry souls.
The Hawk's like, not a chance.
Okay.
The Hawks, I don't want nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with that at all.
Wait, can I change my familiar? I think I have to recast, don't I?
Yeah.
Dang, because I was thinking I could change it into a raven.
I'm going to make an Arcana check.
Okay.
Or
13. Okay, yeah.
What are you trying to glean?
Glean if the raven is natural or not.
You can feel that the raven itself doesn't feel 100% natural.
Okay, there's definitely something up with it.
Is anybody good
On
with
the other
animal
hand, there
handling?
ain't much I can do about it, is there?
Sorry,
What was that?
Is there anybody that's good with animal handling?
I got a
Nine.
+2.
I've got a +3.
Yeah, I've got +2. So, I mean, do we want to try?
So, well, I want to see if you come sit on my forearm. You know, like you hold up.
Roll your animal handling. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Just waiting for somebody to use the words animal handling.
18.
Yeah, that's good.
It comes over to you, and it flies over and lands on your arm, and looks at you. He goes, map, map,
Map.
and then it looks over in the woods, cocks its head, and a scream. It sounds like a scream of It sounds just like a dying man being stabbed to death.
Okay, I'm headed that way.
No, that's what you know. It's from the raven. The raven's making that sound. Yes.
Over there?
He's throwing his voice. You can see it.
I'll go to where he's throwing the voice from.
With him on your arm.
Following along behind.
I'll see if he wants to lead, and then I'll follow him.
Sure, he flies over, and then the scream. He does the scream again from the tent.
And we know that he said map.
Mm-hmm.
So do we want to look at the map?
So this is the same bird. If he knows about the map.
Ask him what he wants, and if he says want again, maybe.
I can't talk to him. I have good animal handling, not...
Well, you couldn't talk to the other one, but I guess I'll just say, what do you want?
That's fair.
Maybe we pull out the map and see if the raven points to something.
He's led us to a tent, right? I'm going in the tent and looking to see if there's a map in there.
Do you pull the other map out though?
Yes, I do.
Okay. He stops, flies back to your arm. Tap, 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 tap in the bottom left-hand corner.
Okay, let me pull up the...
See, we know what to do.
Hold up. Where's that map?
Do we want to go investigate that?
Bottom left-hand corner of this map. That's a house. It shows a picture of a house there down next to the volcano.
Oh, way up there, wasn't it? Yeah, it was.
It looks like a castle.
Okay, that's a castle there then. Is that where I look at the bird? Is that where we need to go?
It as best as it can, you recognize the bird sort of nods at you.
Okay, we need to go to that castle there. That was our next step after Baldur's Gate, right?
Yeah, it was to
Yes.
go to
Don't
wherever.
think we ever located where this is a map of, though.
We know where the entrance is at.
Yeah, we know where it starts at because what's his
Plus
face?
the little one.
Yeah, little one.
Sorry, that was in the session Griff missed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So the Raven, after you guys have finished your rest in the morning, he flies a little bit up in the air, and then actually all of you notice that it sort of shimmers. Gone. When it flies toward the Raven does. Shimmers and flies the direction that you were told where the map would start. Which way?
That would be east of where we're at.
Yes. It flies that direction.
And then
Disappeared.
Something wants us to
Does that line up with the what little one told us the start of it was?
Yeah.
In that direction, yes.
Okay. So I'm about to say there's the writing on the side that. So I guess that's where we start, and then we just follow the writing to where we go.
And I'm assuming you're casting detect magic often, so I will just I'll tell you when there is a residual. I rolled a 20, so there's a residual energy where something was opened here, and it's in this orc camp. There was something, possibly a portal, open here.
I would like to relay that to the rest of the party. Does anybody know anything about portal magic? Do I know anything about portal magic?
Your limited knowledge on portal magic, you realize that's what allowed you to draw in, knowing that there was something opened here, portal of some sorts, and you could possibly deduce that that's where these guys took their stuff.
Well, if the giant is
something powerful enough to create a portal that wasn't a dumb orc.
Yeah.
No offense, create a portal, and
yeah, we might want to get out of here, guys. We might want to just head east the way the Raven was going, because if it's big enough to just at will boom portal, we might not.
Still go to Baldur's Gate first.
Well, yeah, I guess let's go to Baldur's Gate and take Merryweather.
Valor says he'll take him out. He'll take him to Baldur's Gate.
Oh, okay.
No problem.
We still need.
He convinces, easily convinced.
Do you have cops at your house? Grift?
No, it's my light.
Oh.
Okay, we're not going to Baldur's Gate.
And with that, Grift was arrested.
I was like, we're about to see a live. Everybody's about to have a live version of Cops on the stream.
Bad boy, Grift. Bad boy. What you gonna do?
It's the sound of the police.
Yeah. So Valor tells you, I gotta get these guys to Candlekeep. I'll take them here, and then we'll go back to Baldur's Gate. I gotta go there anywhere. And Luke says, "Yeah, need to get back there, but I'm in no hurry. Fine."
I shake my hand and Valor's.
Thank you for your help, and thank you for saving me. And if you see Faye, please, once I'm well again, I will start looking for her. But he's got to go collect his kids. What is that, Grift?
It's a ring light.
A ring light that makes you feel like you've been arrested.
It's for lighting subjects for either taking videos or still photos. Hold on.
He bought a new toy that he's playing with.
All right.
Yes. And see.
Okay, so then, if
Wow. Ring lights are the thing this year.
is there anybody?
Oh, it on clearing.
Do we need to do anything before we head east?
Nope. You guys can head on that thing.
Okay.
I definitely think we should get some armor, and if we don't have magic weapons,
So that would,
get those
so
magic
that would
weapons.
still be a trip to Baldur's Gate then.
You're only a day out, so.
Okay, so Meriwether wants to go with Valor, so.
So that's
Okay.
that's good.
Okay, well, let's go to Baldur's Gate so we can get on our way. Because something is wanting us to go to that castle really badly.
Right.
Okay. So Baldur's Gate first, or where you guys going?
Just curious enough to go.
So you're going to head towards the chateau?
Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate first? Okay. All right.
Baldur's Gate, because Moon says she needs to equip.
That's fair. And there's the rest of your trip goes uneventfully, and you pull up to the gates of the city, and you can water your horses at the Hotel Grayscales.
Or Landris's house.
Landers' house is Hotel Grayscales.
Okay, gotcha. Oh, I didn't know that was his last name.
Chateau Grayscale.
Bigger bed.
bigger bed.
I take 2 L-size beds and put them end to end.
That's fair. So, is there anything else you guys you were looking to purchase or buy?
I'll let Moon go first. She is the one that wanted.
Ventura, you had something?
Oh no, I was saying we should probably liquidate some of the stuff in our party treasure that we're not going to use.
Well, that's
that way.
what I'm looking at that right now.
So I'm wearing scale mail and a shield, and my AC is 17. I don't know if anybody else wants to look at getting some armor, get that AC up, make things harder to hit us.
To improve my AC, I'd have to go to heavy armor, which negates all my barbarian attributes.
That's why I'm
anyway.
What about you, Venturi? How's your AC?
I'm at 12, but I think the only thing that I would be able to do would be a magical something, because I don't think I can wear like armor. I don't think.
You can wear leather. Leather's
Yeah,
light.
I think you can wear leather.
I have leather on, I believe. Let me look.
Okay.
You can go with studded leather as well, I believe.
So the only thing that would be able to help me, I can't afford right now. That'd be some like bracers of defense or something like that. But.
Well, what about with the party treasure?
I'm looking into the party treasure has no armor.
But if we liquidate some of the treasure, we could probably.
I'm working on that.
Yeah, we could probably afford to put something together.
Yeah.
But the thing is, there's more important things than just 2 to my armor class. So.
Right.
Yeah. So studded leather is cheap, and getting a suit of studded leather would be would give you a AC. So you'd be your AC would go up to 14. Sorry, 13.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, because right now all I have is leather on, so studded leather. And how much would that be? Because I do have some gold on me.
Studded leather is 45, and he'll give you half of it for value. He'll give you 5 gold for your leather, charge you 40.
That's fine with me. I'll use mine for that for now. 40. Remove. And then I need to add
8 gold.
studded leather.
Okay. Vanola.
Manage inventory.
Okay, what do we need to do for Moon to help her?
Well, I've got a magic weapon and I'm pretty well equipped, like as far as like armor, and I've got the scale mail and a shield, and my AC is 17. So I haven't
Okay.
been taking a buttload of damage or anything. The only thing at this point is just, more hit points and more spell slots, which will
Right.
come with time.
Okay.
But anybody, yeah, like I'm up for options if we find some good ones.
Cool. I got the studded leather. That
As a
necklace.
group, we need.
Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I am going to recommend against liquidating the bone dice and the drift globe, the quills and the ink.
Yeah.
And the daggers.
So we keep all that.
That comes in. Right. Other things, including loose notes and book and signet ring, we still owe to Ray. That leaves a gold toe ring and the 2 great cloaks. Now, as a formal noble elf, I have a fine great cloak. I don't need one.
Yeah, I say sell
Do
them.
we liquidate both great cloaks or do we distribute them?
Are we going where it's cold or are we going where it's normal?
Are we going anywhere that we're gonna have to dress nice?
Well, I could care less about that. I wear my rags wherever I go.
Right.
No.
I already have a fine shirt on.
I have a set of fine clothes as well, so I think we could probably liquidate the cloaks.
Okay. DM, you said they were worth 100 gold pieces a piece?
Yeah. Also, there is a suit of chainmail there that it can be resized.
Yep.
York had the suit of chainmail as well. And you took the great axe, you said?
Yeah, I got the great axe.
Okay. Yeah, so
All right.
the suit of chainmail is easily worth 50 gold, but maybe better off for somebody to wear it. Because the chainmail is...
I'll lose a lot of my archery stuff if I wear heavier than leather.
Yeah, so it has an AC of 16 base. Anyways, if not, you can sell it for 70 gold. It's a quality.
I say we just bank it for now, keep it, and hold it.
Okay.
Now, what about the gold toe ring? Does anybody want a gold toe ring?
Wasn't that...
If it's not magical...
No, it was not magical.
I say we sell it.
Okay, how much can I get for the gold toe ring?
Which one? What was that? Where did we get that one from?
That was the first thing we got.
That was off of the dude that... Didn't we... I thought we gave that back to, what's-her-face?
No, not the toe ring.
Oh.
Nobody asked for the toe ring. That was back when we found what's his name?
Oh, that one.
Yeah, that's where we were at.
Yeah, that one is...
Durfin.
Yeah, Durfin and, yeah.
150.
150. Okay, so now we have a total worth of stuff we've liquidated in gold. 652 gold, 141 silver, and 24 copper. Now the question is, I know the between the 4 of us or the 5 of us, But some of that gold was pulled when we pulled our latest guy.
When we pulled what?
What our new guy? What's his name?
The other elf. The elf wizard. Yes.
Yes.
Personal opinion.
Maranthal.
Yeah.
Maranthal,
Personal opinion is to keep that as a generic party fund in case we need something as a group.
Yeah, like the lycanthrope or something like that.
And you can.
Well, I don't feel comfortable lugging the group's finances in coin form with me.
Well, we're sitting in Hotel Grayscales. Put it in your safe.
You can also go to a money changer and exchange that for if you have enough gold, you take 5 platinum pieces. That'll be enough too.
That works better.
Yeah.
So, where's the gold?
You can change up. Feel free while you're in Baldur's Gate to make those changes up for you. Yeah.
Equipment backpack.
Yeah, that's.
And Marandiel goes in and spends a little time talking to your book dealer.
To Corvala.
No, not Corvala. The Venturi's book friend.
Oh, I want to go talk to him too and see.
That's where he has to go. He has to go see to Poe.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go with him to Poe and just say hi.
Mm-hmm. Is this going to be a good place to wrap it up then for us, or
we're gonna wrap up here? Yeah, we'll stop here.
Okay.
While we're in Baldur's Gate, if it's possible, I would like to hunt, see maybe about finding a pet companion like a war dog or something like that to help me just wreak a little havoc on the front line because everybody else is kind of more back most of the time.
You're looking for a what?
Like a war dog, a mastiff, or
a war dog. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll go to Bob.
There are some animal handlers, yes, but that's more. Yeah, you can start, but it'll be.
It's not something little.
Yeah, you guys can get yourself a dog if you so desire. But it's going to be a long process. You probably gain a few levels before he does anything for you. It'll be more of a party dog. It'll be about as good as Venturian is clay making. For now.
Okay, so we've got a puppy.
you get yourself a young dog, and it's a shepherd style. That's the most nothing big, but that was shepherd style, and it seems to like you guys so far. We'll need to spend some time during each rest and check animal handling every time you do a short rest.
Okay.
So go ahead and add that to your thing. A good dog's going to cost you about 55 gold.
Okay, 55?
Yeah.
Got it. Thank you, sir.
Quick financial report. We have 4 copper, 3 silver, 6 gold, and 66 platinum.
Nice.
Cool. Thank you, sir.
So, Grift.
Yes.
You know that platinum. It's 1 to 100, right?
No, platinum is
that's
1
not
to 10.
what the thing on this says.
1/10. My bad. I'm thinking of that 1 to 100.
I know at one point it was 1 to 1. The ratio is cool, but this one says 10 to 1.
Yeah, it's 10 to 1. I was reading the wrong thing. I apologize. I was reading platinum to cost, not to gold. Okay. Which was 100 to 1. I'm like, whoa, okay.
All right.
I don't think you get 6,000 gold. All right. And at that point, we'll stop here with you guys taking a break. And you've we'll have arc, go over his character and do a little backstory exchange on the last starts next time.
Okay, sounds
And
good.
that gives them a chance to catch up with stuff going on in Baldur's Gate as well, right?
Yeah, he had some business there, and he gets paid what he needs to be paid. He gets paid in what he's getting paid in is spell scroll, and that's for him. He is a wizard.
Can I possibly? I don't know how like dangerous or whatever it is, but could I possibly work on whatever Poe needed during the break?
He's going to send you on that quest. He'll send you to find a certain thing.
Oh, okay.
He needs a idol.
Okay.
He knows you guys are heading out to somewhere, and he's heard that there's an idol.
Sounds good.
He wants it.
Alrighty. Well, thank you guys for watching. We'll be back next Sunday at 11 p.m. Central. Make sure to follow on all the things, Twitter for updates. Oh, and make sure to hit the follow button.
And subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Yeah, all that good stuff.
Follow, subscribe, do it, or else we're going to send the ogres going after you.
Just do it or send it the beard.
All right. Well, we'll catch you guys
Or the
next.
ogre up there's going to get you. Yeah, exactly.
Thanks, guys.